Toks Omishakin, Assistant Commissioner of Environment and Planning at the Tennessee Department of Transportation. My job at the Tennessee Department of Transportation is to be the chief, if you will, of environment and planning. So mainly have oversight over everything related to environmental issues. Tennessee made the decision probably a little bit over a decade ago to make someone with a planning background, urban planning, to put someone in the top tier of the department to make sure that there's some balance both on how projects are designed, constructed, and built, and on the early side, the planning, the environmental phases of how projects get completed. So the Tennessee Department of Transportation made that decision 10 years ago because really the community was making a big push and saying they wanted their state Department of Transportation to listen and not try to make projects happen without really engaging them. So there was a big push in communities all across the state of Tennessee to say the department, TDOT, needed to really come back to them and feed things to them, ideas and plans to them before they come to fruition. It's at the forefront of what we do on a daily basis. We have a commissioner, Commissioner John Schroer, who has point blank said, before we build projects, we're going to make sure communities are okay with it. He said, our priorities are going to be based on communities' priorities. We're not just going to be saying, this is what TDOT wants to do, and we're not going to ram anything. No ramming of projects, but any project that we're going to move forward with is going to be based on what the community really wants and what the community really needs. One of the things that we've done is we've said if there are community meetings going on, traditional community meetings, so like a neighborhood association meeting, a Rotary Club meeting, a Kiwanis Club chamber meeting, we will go to them. We will go and ask for 15 minutes. We'll ask for 20 minutes on their agenda and say, we want to talk to you about this project. Instead of setting up a separate meeting and saying that the State Department of Transportation wants you to come to our meeting, because it's often hard to, people have enough meetings in their lives already. It's often hard to get people to take time out from their hectic schedules to come to a state DOT meeting. So we try to get out to existing meetings in communities across the state. We have what's called a request a planner. Kind of set up in the department where you can just click on a button on our website and say, we want your planner or your state DOT official to come to our neighborhood, to come to our community and talk about whatever it is. I think community's reaction to the work that we've been doing lately has been, I think it's been very positive. Again, we've made it a core part of what we do on a daily basis to listen to communities and not try to force any particular thing that we think the state wants to get done, but to really engage them on a project that was probably $500,000. And in the world that we work in, that we live in, $500,000 is it's pretty small money. We build projects in the several hundreds of millions of dollars in many cases, but the reaction that we received from this community when we got there for a project that was less than $500,000, the reception was just unbelievable. They were just overwhelmed with joy that we made sidewalk improvements, that we improved facades on buildings, that we put in pedestrian lighting. It was mainly a streetscape project in a small downtown. The impact that was made in that community that day, just to see how warm and excited people were, was a memory that will live with me for a long time.